Welcome to the news at 6 on this Monday. We just wrapped up a very eventful weekend in Boise. 3 major high attendance events were happening at the same time: the Gowen Thunder Airshow, the Western Idaho Fair, and the Albertsons Boise Open. Those events gave people plenty to do and brought plenty of money into the city. News Channel 7's Jude Binkley joins us now to talk about the economic impact that those events had on the city. Jude?
Well, Morgan, we have numbers for the Gowen Thunder Air Show and the Albertsons Boise Open. Combined, the two events drew an estimated 200,000 people. That's nearly the population of Boise itself, and had an economic impact of nearly $14 million. Between warbirds in the sky, fairgoers at Expo Idaho, and golfers on the green, it was a busy week in Boise.
There was a lot going on where everyone had to kind of either divide and conquer or, just be very busy this weekend.
Those 3 events drew a lot of people and a lot of money into Boise's economy.
So not knowing the Western Idaho Fair numbers yet, we can put the Gowen Thunder and the Albertsons Boise Open numbers together, and that's an equivalent of nearly $14 million estimated impact and nearly 200,000 people.
Visit Boise is the tourism division of the Boise Metro Chamber of Commerce. Their mission is to inspire people to explore the city of trees, including through the events we saw over the weekend. They crunched the numbers to figure out what type of economic impact those events have.
Visit Boise uses an industry calculator that we input the numbers of how many people are here each day. It backs out how many people are day visitors versus overnight visitors. And it gives us an equation based on room night stays, travel here, restaurants, and then there's also the indirect, right, that happens just from visitation in general that you wouldn't even expect.
Gowen Thunder had an estimated $8.7 million impact, drawing 120,000 unique visitors over Saturday and Sunday.
That is a lot of people. So some, obviously are coming in from out of town. Some are day visitors that drove here from other parts of the surrounding area.
The Albertsons Boise Open also drew in plenty of people to the green and brought in a lot of green during its 34th year at the Hillcrest Country Club.
We estimate about 55,000 people that go through during the week. It averages about 14,000 people a day, and that's a $5.1 million economic impact.
In addition to those events, the Western Idaho Fair was also winding down over the weekend. It took about 600 workers to put on the fair over its 10-day stretch. While we don't know attendance numbers yet, KTVB caught up with Western Idaho Fair Director Bob Batista on the final day of the fair to talk about how this year went.
This has been a longer run than we normally feel like because the weather's been a challenge for us on some days. But I think at the end of the day, those that did come out and had a really good time out here at the fair.
So 3 massive events all happening at the same time, and that's not it for Boise. We've got another big event coming up later this week. The Spirit of Boise Balloon Classic takes flight on Wednesday, and it'll run until Sunday. And Morgan, it's definitely worth an early wake up.
Oh, it absolutely is. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it is 100% worth going down to Ann Morrison. We're going to have more on that Spirit of Boise Classic coming up throughout the week here on KTVB. Jude Binkley, thank you so much.